What's up, everybody? It's Jerry from Rock the Walls. This is our project. You're going to see a lot of videos on this. This is going to be part one. This is a K special from England. It's made in Korea, pretty much like everything else in China, Korea, wherever, but it's a K special. K-A-Y, they're out of England or Great Britain, as they say. I looked them up on their website. I actually own one of these. Not exactly the same thing, but a Gibson SG copy that I bought. Actually, my grandmother bought it for me in 1977. And that's where I started my guitar journey, playing that, and used it part of a talent show that our school was having, and had a lot of fun with it. This guitar I found in a pawn shop, and we're going to completely pull it apart, redo, repaint. The tremolo is in good shape. I may replace it. All the electronics. This is going to have the input jack, the knobs, and the pots, as they're called, or potentiometers is what the proper name is. They're going to have to be replaced. They still work, but I want them replaced. Believe it or not, this guitar is almost 39 years old. This sounds just as good. I plugged it in to my Marshall amp, but I am going to put either a DiMarzio Super Distortion Humbucker. Those of you that know guitars, you're familiar with that term. Or it just might be a Seymour Duncan. And the fretboard is in really good shape. It just needs to be cleaned up, a little sanding. This is going to have to be sanded a little bit, and I'm going to restain it. That's right, stain, not paint. It's going to be stained. And if you stick with me going in this little journey, you'll see what we're talking about. Now, the tuners are going to have to be replaced. And I'm going to prop this up here and show you why. They have seen better days. The person that had it obviously did not take good care of it. The neck, everything, the body is in really good shape. 2 holes will be filled because I moved the strap button to where it's in a more comfortable position. This is where the springs are for the tremolo, and there is the access door for the electronics. All this is going to be taken apart, cleaned. We'll salvage what we can. If not, we'll just get all new stuff. The whammy bar is in good shape because it's brand new. I bought it about a year ago. This has been sitting there waiting to be cleaned up, have some TLC, and then we're going to sell it. I have a friend that owns a company called Guitar Guts. You may see him on Facebook, definitely on YouTube. He takes guitars, cleans them up, and actually sometimes does modifications on some of these guitars, and he flips them. And that's what I intend to do with this one. I'm going to flip it, sell it. My granddaughter wants me to give it to her. I may find her another one. This might be a little too big and too heavy. She's only 9 years old, but she wants one. And guess what? I'm a good grandfather, actually, a pop. And she will get one eventually. My grandson has one hanging on his wall that I bought for him, cleaned it up, did basically the same thing. There's very little cleaning had to be done. But this is all going to be replaced. These are Gibson Les Paul Epiphone tuners. They came off of my Les Paul because I swapped out the tuners about a year ago for the tuners that I prefer. These are in great shape. I got them bagged, and all the screws, nuts and bolts, whatever. We're going to tag it, bag it, and replace it. Here's where you come in. Email me at irockthewalls@gmail.com, all lowercase, irockthewalls@gmail.com. Give me your input on what you think the color should be. I have a friend said, leave the color, see if you can buff it out. Tried it. It does not buff out real well. Almost 40-year-old guitar. But give me your input. What color do you think? I'm thinking a dark cherry red. I've actually looked at one that's called blood red. It's a very dark color, and I kind of like it. But you can help me out with that. So email me at irockthewalls@gmail.com. This is going to be part one before we start pulling everything apart. When I start pulling it apart, I'll pop up another video. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for subscribing. Click like, be a subscriber, share it with other people, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.